cinnamon French toast whey protein isolate. Gotta try this. What's up, PricePlow Nation? This is Mike. And so yes, the Kaged rebrand continues. We now have the new tubs of Kaged Whey Protein Isolate. I have here the chocolate flavor, which we'll get into, but before that went away, we also have the cinnamon French toast flavor. You can compare the different labels. We'll have some B-roll showing up. So this used to be known as Micropure Whey Protein Isolate, and now it is just known as Whey Protein Isolate. Same formula, same epic flavors, at least with that chocolate. But we haven't reviewed cinnamon French toast on this channel yet, so here we go. Now, a couple flashbacks. Whoa, yeah, that smells exactly like French toast. So a couple flashbacks. This chocolate flavor is one of my favorite ever, and actually it probably is my favorite chocolate whey protein isolate, bar none. And we'll get into some of the stuff. But if you flash back to our podcast with Brent Laffey of Armada Nutrition, episode 74, I asked him, are there certain protein suppliers or protein brands that source their own cocoa? Because once in a while there's a cocoa that is just way better than everyone else's. I may or may not have been referring to Brian Rand and Kaged. So, huge fan of their flavoring, and a big part of it is the way that they do their sweetening. This is a non-GMO, they're soy-free, but they also, as with like everything else with Kaged, they try to go with as much natural sweetener as possible. And then they finish, so we have stevia first on the sweetener blend, and then it's followed by a dash of sucralose. So you have lower amounts of sucralose. And for me, for whatever reason, it works really well with that dark chocolate flavor, and I think it's gonna work well with the cinnamon. They also put out a s'mores flavor that Ben tested. A lot of good stuff. Let's just get right into this. There are other benefits we'll talk about. This is a cleaner macro setup than the chocolate flavor. That cocoa adds a little bit of fat, a little bit of carbs. Cinnamon doesn't, so. That finishes really like French toast. The cinnamon's not that strong. This is really good. It just hangs there. And if you would have told me it was stevia sweetened, yeah, sure, it is. It's not overly sweet. The flavor profile isn't overly sweet, so you don't need a lot of sweetener. The stevia works better because it works with cinnamon, and then the sucralose is on the aftertaste, so you don't have that weird stevia after bite. Although the cinnamon does give you a little bit of bite. They nailed that French toast though. Oh man, this flavor is good. It's a tough choice on all these awesome flavors with Kaged Whey Isolate. So I've already gone through a few of the bullet points. Let's talk about the macros. And the chocolate flavor, you have 120 calories. They're all going to have 25 grams of protein. Chocolate's got a half a gram of fat and 3 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar. Now, if you're a nut about this, and hey, some Kaged athletes are, with the cinnamon French toast, 110 calories, so you got 10 less calories, no fat, 2 carbs, no sugar, 25 grams of protein. So, cinnamon French toast, slightly cleaner macros, and does it really matter? In the grand scheme of things, I say no, but hey, some people care, you know? So, the interesting thing with this, outside of being soy-free, third-party tested, all the great stuff, mostly stevia, all the great stuff we love from Kaged, they also added a patented protease, which is a digestive enzyme that helps you break down protein, and it is known as prohydrolase. Now, there was a study that came out in 2020 that we didn't cover when we originally blogged about this, so in the YouTube description, we are going to update the article to talk about this study, but in general, when mixing, the study used 26 grams of protein. You might need a slightly heaping scoop, and 250 milligrams of the prohydrolase digestive enzyme, which I don't know that we have in here. It is in a blend. I'd like to assume that Kaged is using enough, but I don't know. But so anyway, 26 grams of whey protein, 250 milligrams of prohydrolase digestive enzyme. At the 30-minute mark, normally we think whey protein isolate is going to digest faster, and it does. Well, at the 30-minute mark, the amount of essential amino acids, the amount of leucine found in the bloodstream after ingesting 26 grams of whey protein with the prohydrolase was higher, significantly higher than the control that was just 26 grams of whey protein. So these digestive enzymes, as we've seen, they help you break down the protein, and that's going to help you get more of the amino acids into the bloodstream faster. The study showed that it worked faster and at the 180-minute marker as well. So faster and longer, and then in the middle, things kind of leveled out. But if you're trying to get protein in the bloodstream ASAP after a workout, using digestive enzymes, using a study one like prohydrolase with whey isolate from Kaged is a really good idea. I'm a huge fan of this whey isolate. To me, the biggest question is going to be what flavor. A lot of people love s'mores. I'm still on the cocoa train. I love the chocolate flavor. I talk about it a lot, but the cinnamon French toast flavor is definitely really good, and we look forward to seeing it in the new branding. As you can see, my HydroCharge collection is getting a little bit bigger in the background over here, because as I film this, in about a day, we're going to be seeing some bigger tubs of some of the other flavors, and I'm excited about that. So we'll probably have Ben cover that one. So subscribe to the channel and check out PricePlow.com/Kaged, Kaged. Fantastic, third-party tested whey isolate, soy-free, nothing but whey isolate. and it is drug test approved if you're a drug tested athlete. And by the way, yes, I am wearing a Kaged shirt in the Kaged video, which I guess is not, you're not supposed to do it, but this is a 100% cotton shirt, and I'm not giving it up. So as the rebrand continues, Kaged Muscle has become Kaged, but I'm not letting go of my Kaged Muscle hoodie. See ya, folks.